I really hate how I have to keep fucking seeing so much shit happening every fucking other week in this goddamn community. Why do we have to keep doing this shit? Why can't we just be normal people for once? There's nothing wrong with fucking being normal. First it was fucking Dasher Anecdotes and Sebastian Elijah. Now it's fucking Lord Void. Why? Why? What's the point? I don't get it. I really don't, and it pisses me off. I don't get why we can't just have nice things or just have things happen. In what world would you realistically cheat on your significant other who is also harboring your child who you're going to be a father with and then just like throw all that shit away for money? Do you not like think about it? I don't think anybody else could have gone that way besides him. It's just so terrible. It's so there's like no common sense involved. If you're doing it to support them, why are you even doing it in the first place? If you care about them so much, why even do that? Right? That makes sense. I don't even have a script for this fucking video. It's just what I have on my mind right now. We gotta like fucking change something about this shit, man. Why can't we just take responsibility for our actions instead of just saying we're sorry if we get caught? I'm not saying like we did something. I'm just saying like we need to be better. Like there's probably something wrong if this shit is happening constantly. I guess. Not saying that everybody's a fucking pedophile piece of shit or some cheater who's gonna ruin their lives. I'm just saying there's other problems that we should fix. I'm not talking to like any one community in general. I belong to like a few, so do with that what you will. There's just so many things that need to change, that should change, that can't go unnoticed. We let these people just live on, even though we don't know how we let them in the first place, how we let them stay, you know? It's just anybody could be like that. And every day it just gets more embarrassing to say that I enjoy playing this game, that I enjoy talking to people who like the game. Because at the end of the day, people are just gonna think it's that game where everyone gets fucking preyed on by pedophiles, where they get fucking terrorized by people for just existing, for liking something. There's a fundamental problem with how this shit works, and I don't think it's changed in forever. I don't know. It's not like this was a mistake. It was made for a reason for people to just enjoy what they make and care for other people's work. You know, show what they can do creatively, not just use their popularity to get with people or to get money. You know, money isn't everything. Greed isn't everything. There's no world where anybody should be fucking doing that. I know nobody's gonna see this video anyway, and it probably won't make a difference, but people need to fucking hear it, man. There's so much that we need to do. It's fine. There's a lot of communities that are fine just the way they are, but there just has to be something that changes. I know I just said that like 17 times, but you know, that's what gets into your mind. That's what engraves into your mind. Sorry, I'm just like trying to process all this shit, man. I just hate the way that things are going. I hate that this is just what we're gonna be labeled as. Worthless fucking no lives that just play this stupid game for no reason. There's always a reason why people do things. Not the best ones, sometimes good ones, but you can't really control that. Or, well, you can for yourself, but the point is you can't change what people think about other people unless they see the change in themselves. And I don't believe that Lord Void can change or Blue Dasher can change because that's just who they are as people. They're not gonna look deep inside themselves and say, I'm gonna stop liking kids. I'm gonna stop sending my loved ones nudes to other people. Because that's just the way they are. I didn't know any of them personally. I mean, Dasher invited me for Dasher anecdotes. I didn't do anything. And I'm glad I didn't do anything. Because, in my opinion, he didn't seem very, like, genuine. He didn't seem very real, you know? He's just like a guy doing whatever the fuck and not, like, caring about the work. Just for the money, I guess. Or just for the notoriety, the fame. I think that's what Lord Void did, right? Has all these commissions for hundreds of dollars for a song, for fucking sprites. Sure, it gets him by a little bit, but if he has to resort to doing what he did, then obviously he has to acknowledge that for himself, but he just refuses to. Be it because that's what his life is, and that's what he knows how to do, and he doesn't want to get a job. But at the same time, you have to make sacrifices for the people that you love. Why couldn't he just sacrifice doing what he loved for something that could 100% give him something reliable to do to help as a parent or a soon to be parent? If you have a stable job, it is so much better than just relying on people on the internet giving you money. And definitely nobody's gonna fucking give you money anymore. Fucking retard. Like, come on. No one thinks about that. He doesn't think about that shit. No one's gonna give you anything. If anyone found out, the people that are hiring you, if they found out about that shit, they're firing your ass immediately. They're gonna understand that you only do it for the fucking money, and you probably don't even do it for the people that you love. You probably do it for yourself. Because if you really cared about her and your child, your fucking child, you wouldn't have ever done that shit in the first place, and you would have grew up, and you would have gotten a fucking job. Hell, I need to get a job. I want to help my family. I want to support them. I'm not selling people's nudes to do it. I'm just trying to be a good person, be a good employee. Obviously, I have the upper hand over Void in that regard, over anybody that does these bad shit, because I'm a normal person, quote unquote. It's just I want things to change. I really do. I want people to realize the mistakes that they made and just understand that they're morally fucked. I want everyone else that's watching like this video or sees the information elsewhere, people, that they can make a change too. To not be like these people that they see fucking going downhill and they're falling off. They should know that they fucked their lives up and they're never getting it back ever again. Unless they fucking turn around, which I doubt they will. And to everyone that's watching, that's probably the moral of the story, is to just keep being yourself, not be like them, and just do what's right, please, for the love of God. Just do what you think is best, and think about everything that you do. If you think it's something bad, just don't do it, man. I've had my fair share of fucking mistakes in my life, and there's nothing worse than thinking you're doing the right thing and then having it backfire back into your fucking face. It's the most terrible feeling in the world. And I've gotten past that, for better or for worse. It's who I am. And that's all everyone should be, is just themselves. I don't know what I'm talking about at this point, but you could probably understand what I mean, because all of you were there. I assume the people watching this video were just in Void server or want to learn about it. You could go check out the server if it's still even fucking there, or go on Twitter and you'll probably find it there. The I don't know how to end this video. I don't even think I'll end it here. I want to be a beacon of hope. I just want people to understand that this isn't over. Nothing's ever over. You can always lose faith in the people that you looked up to and still live on your lives. I know there's gonna be people that are still gonna support him even though he's a piece of shit. Blue Dasher, fucking Lord Void, Seb, because they spent so long idolizing them and so long caring for what they have that they can't let go, even though it's a bad thing that they're supporting, a bad cause. And I hope that those people truly do understand the error of their ways and the mistakes that they make by keep supporting these fucking terrible people. There's nothing wrong with liking things, but eventually you gotta see that it's not the best option. It's not the best choice to make. People need to just understand the limits and the boundaries of this kind of stuff. How serious it is. That people's lives are at fucking stake. Not like life or death, but just how much ruin it can cause to people. And how much it affects people. This community, I'm talking about like FNF in general, this game has changed so much about people's lives. I can see how it can affect the way someone thinks, but it doesn't justify any actions. All the people that came before, fucking Amor Ultra, I don't know any other examples of all those people. They're all going to be the same, even if they find help. Fundamentally, physically, mentally, they're all going to be the same as they used to be. Even if they say they change, it won't happen. I know it's negative to think about it like that, but once you're outed, you can't come back in. You're not welcome into this anymore. Lord Void is not welcome to exist with this game anymore. And he has to find a job and do something with his life and be a father to his child. Because this example that he's setting is definitely not the right one. I know I'm like a nobody saying all this stuff, thinking that it's important. I mean, it is important, but you know, the things that I say, me as me, is probably not that impactful, but there's always a way for things to happen. There's always chances to make things better. And I want to take that chance, this chance, while I still have the time to express this stuff. And back on to what I was saying. Um, yeah, he needs a job. He needs to just get his life together. This is not the example you should set for your child. If they see this in the future, they'll never forgive you. And they will never want to see you ever again. Because who would want their dad to be fucking maniacal? I think that's the right word. No. No, not psychotic. Just terrible, greedy, slow, imbecile, selfish, needy person. I wouldn't want that to be my father. I wouldn't want to grow up being that kid. I hope he has a good life though. I hope everyone does. Because from what I see right now, he's not gonna hurt anybody anymore unless the people that he talks to and then he just fucks them over, which I won't doubt that he probably will do. That's probably the saddest part, is he'll just continue on his life like nothing ever fucking happened. No consequences besides not being able to interact with this part of the community, all of his quote friends and stuff. It's just genuinely, I don't think that any of the people that are outed from this community get enough punishment. They don't get treated harshly enough. It's like, I know people suggest like dox them and shit, but their lives are basically already ruined. They should at least tell the police and not just hurt their families. Because it'll hurt their families more just knowing that they're that kind of person than actually just threatening them with violence and torture or agony, like mental agony and torture. And if your son is such a piece of shit that he would do that to somebody, that would break your heart, wouldn't it? And it will. And that is the most important thing you can use as leverage. You know, I'm not giving any tips, but that's certainly something. I'm not very versed with all that stuff, but that seems like the appropriate response. And for me sitting here just winging this video, I would say that's how it should go. And stuff that I gotta say about the community, off topic from Lord Void and Blue Dasher, all those not pedophiles and also bad people. It's like, just believe in yourself, man. Just know that you can do it. Me, for me, I haven't been thinking that way at all, man. I've been slacking and I've been just sitting in my room all day doing whatever the fuck. And that's not how you should do things. There's always gonna be a chance to make a difference and make a change and do something productive. I've just been sitting in my room watching Better Call Saul all day. And everybody else gets to be productive. That's my fault though. And it's all everyone's accountability that they need to take. And as a community, we should all realize the way that we act, things that we do. I understand when I'm not wanted. I understand when I'm not doing the right thing. And I fix it. And I change it. And I don't do the mistakes that people do. Everyone should follow that philosophy. So they just have to think a second time about it and make a difference. I'm as human as any of you. Well, maybe not Lord Void and those people, but I'm as human as the average Joe, the average person. And from the people that I've talked to, some have been mean, some have been nice, and people should take the opportunity to understand the scope of things and understand the whole idea of how the community is, you know? That's why I wanted to do interviews in the first place, or just talk in general, just to let people know that's how it is. People shouldn't be so mean or condescending and judging off the bat. Not even like as a joke, right? I mean, jokes are good and all, but at least give like some tips, right? If you just tell someone that their song is terrible, at least give them advice. Just say how they can improve it. There's no problem in doing that, man. Look, I don't know how else to put it besides that? People just need to be nicer and more accepting of people, of the things that they make, and understand that they are learning as you once did too. It's not some deep thing, it's just what we all go through as people. It's what we do. We grow and we learn. I'm I'm guilty of just being mean to people for no reason, not giving advice or anything, and I do regret those decisions. I do hope that everybody that I belittle get better at what they do. Because at the end of the day, they're just a passionate person doing whatever they want to do in life. And in no way should anybody downplay what they're trying to do. So, if anybody's watching that I have talked to that way, I'm sorry. And everyone else watching, take notes, heed my advice. It's good to be a nice person once in a while and to not dox people over nothing, to not share their information over nothing. I think after today, that's definitely the moral of the story. It's definitely the idea you should be picking up on. And I could make this video longer, but there's so many other things that I can talk about that I won't, because I don't want to like make it into too long of a video. But that's just what I think, man. That's just what I think should be. Is that we should all be a community of people, and not just a community of the good or a community of all the talented people. We should accept everybody, unless they're weird. But they should accept everybody and nurture what talents they have and what potential they can bring with their fucking passion and their drive. I'm just here because people gave me a chance. I'm here because someone cared enough to think what I have to say. And someone cared to ask me what I want to do. Please, just be yourself and love people for who they are. Don't make the mistakes that the bad people do, and you'll be fine. That's probably all I have for now. It's just a quick video because I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of all this stuff, and I just wanted to say something about it. Just say something. Fuck. It'll be better if I was here with somebody, but you know, I'm lonely, so I just have myself and my black screen to talk to. For me, I'm just staring at a blank screen thinking about stuff, looking into my eyes and pondering existence or something. Just have a good one, man. Just stay safe. Like, you should love yourself for who you are, man. That's all we can do, dude. I'm Shaggy, and you're you, man. Don't try and be who other people want to be, man. Like everyone who does bad things, they never succeed in the end, dude. And I know each and every one of you can fucking do it, man. All of you are important, and all of you can fucking make it somewhere, dude. I sound like Kermit a little bit, but I'm not trying to do that, man. Just know this, man. You matter. Everything you do matters, dude. Just don't give up. And everything will be fine. I know eventually there'll be change. And eventually something will happen, man. It's just a matter of time. I love you guys, man. See you guys. Nice knowing you. Well, I'm not like gonna die or anything, but I'm just saying like thank you for watching the video. That's what I mean to say. Sorry if the Shaggy voice was a little like what's it called? Unserious. I apologize if it is, but I just wanted to throw that in there for emotional value, yeah. Because I do care, and that kind of represents the care that I show for work that I do, right? That's just the character that I like, and that's what I do now. That's all I do now. It's all I got, man. And I'm proud of it. And all of you should be proud of what you are. So I love you guys. And thank you for watching. Like, stay tuned for the next time I talk about something like this. Hopefully it won't be as dark of a topic.